Section 15 of the rulebook states, any housemate who becomes physically violent may be removed from the house immediately. Bright Morgan.
Yes, big brother.
You are hereby issued a double strike.
Yes, it has finally happened. Bright Morgan has become the victim of circumstance. Himself in body too hot, in blood too dey hot. May he calm down.
Kuture,
Yes, big brother.
you made open threats of violence.
The housemates, they are learning and they have learned the hard way. You guys, do you think Big Brother has been fair so far with his judgment?
In your drunken state, you almost damaged Big Brother's floor and the properties of your fellow housemates.
Let's talk about the whole Sultana situation. In case you do not know, Sultana was drunk and then she did certain things that Big Brother refused to show us. But I trust that if they were doing that DeBoss Showmax thing going on, I have been privileged to see some of the things that happened behind the screens that we don't get to watch. They used to show us in the studio and mad things go on that Big Brother just doesn't show us for the sake of censorship. So Sultana had gone ahead to almost break Big Brother's property, destroy the floor, and as well as pin inside Sultana's box. So because of that, he actually gave her a warning and said he was going to, give her her punishment accordingly.
Are hereby issued a final warning.
Now, let's talk about the whole situation. In case you do not know, there was a fight that broke out yesterday, and this fight was so crazy because right in my front, I was just, here, and next thing, what happened? So they had brought food supplies, and from the moment they brought that food supply, I don't know what happened to Kuture. Kuture just thought he was in charge, he had power. Bro, you're not even the HOH. And Big Brother has told you people before that there's nothing like assistant HOH. There's nothing like, oh, you're the one that will not assist me. No, you are just a guest in the HOH lounge, and that's it. So all this one that everybody's doing, like once they pick you as support, you have now, you're not the support system. In fact, as a matter of fact, the HOH can decide that you are here as my lounge mate, I want to pick somebody else to assist me. So anyways, moving on. Kuture just turned to one beast from nowhere. They just said, oh, the storeroom is now opened. He went to the storeroom, shut everybody out, and started sharing responsibilities straight up. Oh, Thelma and Big Soso, come, you'll be in charge of food. Everybody step back. Bright, you come, you'll be in charge of drinks. You step back. Victory, the former HOH, who actually won the wager, is here to say, okay, give me, I want to, take the drinks, were the ones that bought these things. And Kuture was like, no, you don't do that. I'm like, calm down, bro. You're not even the HOH. All those things, don't they stem up from a lot of power drunkenness? Because why? Anyways, back and forth, they started sharing stuff. And the people that won wager decided to buy cigarettes to share. It doesn't come free, so they bought cigarettes to share. Now they are sharing cigarettes. And then Faith took the lighter upstairs that, oh, he doesn't see why they are not sharing it to everyone else. So he took it up, and then after they finished sharing and they had gone round, he noticed that Victory and Kaikumi had taken bigger portion. They were sharing 5 each, but they took 10. So he took the lighter and refused to drop it. So Kuture, in his bid to, be in charge, be power drunken again, said, oh, bring that lighter. If not, I'm going to match you. And Faith got triggered by that. And it's like, he's not dropping the lighter. Not knowing that now that Kuture is not the only person that needs that lighter. Everybody else needs the lighter. So he was holding everyone else to ransom. So Bright Morgan also got upset. Everybody else was saying, oh, return this lighter. And then Kuture went off, and Faith said he was going to go and put the lighter in the pool, and that was where everybody got agitated. Bright also got upset. He was like, give me this lighter, and then he shoved him twice. The whole situation went on and on and on until Big Brother called Faith into the diary room. Now Faith, on the other hand, he acts like he doesn't know what he's doing, but then you are triggering people, you are provoking people. Because tell me why you couldn't have just said, oh, why did you say you're going to match me? If I don't want to give you the lighter, what will you do? Then when you see that everybody else is saying bring the lighter, then you drop it and then get your one-on-one conversation with Kuture. It's not everybody else that is supposed to use that lighter that you're holding to ransom. Then second, even if you want to hold everybody accountable, why not hold the two people that you feel like are taking more cigarettes? Why are you holding something that belongs to general public to punish two people? You don't do that. Anyways, away from this whole conversation. So Big Brother Sha came and played their tape for them. He played this tape and said, oh, for culture, he's giving him a final warning and then he has his punishment coming for him. Next person Big Brother addressed was Sultana. He told her how she almost, destroyed Big Brother's property and also the properties of her fellow housemates. And the next person he finally addressed was Bright Morgan, who he had given double strike for, pushing. And a lot of people are already saying it, the housemates inclusive, are saying that part of the reasons why he is getting a double strike is because the first time that he was all over trying to fight with Kaikumi, they were holding him, he was jumping over chairs, properties, doing all those things. Big Brother just let it slide, he just warned him. Even Imisi said she has her own day, say, I will stab you this knife, yeah, and all those things. So for Bright Morgan, he had to give him double strike because first of all, he shoved him twice, and this is not the first time that he's doing something like this. So one more strike for Bright Morgan, and he is out of the show. He's going to be disqualified, just like Big Brother said it. So these housemates, they need to be careful. They need to know what they are saying, mind their words, because for culture, he didn't even touch Faith, but because of the things he was saying, you be Indomie, I go beat you, I go, you be 50, you be 2 minutes Indomie, I go beat you, I go break your face. When I finish with your face, 72 stitches no go save you. What you want me 72 stitches no go save you? All those things going back and forth. Housemates, they are definitely going to be sitting up now. They are knowing that this is not their house, this is Big Brother's house. You have no right to come out here and be making orders, shouting at people, bullying people, treating people like they don't matter, or walking over people. Like, no matter that you're vexed, you're going to be your house. This talking about this vex, I want to throw in something here with this whole embassy issue, right? When they were coming to Big Brother's house, Big Brother told them that they were going to be sharing food supplies, they were going to share in bathroom, they are going to be sharing bedroom spaces. You know that this is not your house. This is a social experiment. You're not going to be living like you're living in your house. This whole situation of everybody in the house understanding that Emisi doesn't eat a general public food, she only eats her own food, and then they are deciding to give her her own ingredients for her to go and cook. I know that they are trying to avoid trouble and conflict and live peacefully, but then Emisi is not being reasonable because she's becoming a problem, or will I say a nuisance in the house. Now you are sharing toilet space. You can as well say, oh, I don't want to share any toilet space. This one toilet, only me is going to use it. Or no, this room, I don't want to share it with anybody. This room is only me that is going to use it. Because that's what is given. You are coming to Big Brother's house. Try and adapt to the rule. If you don't want to eat what everybody else is eating, cook for 5 people and moderate it and look for the 5 people that used to eat pepper like you. Then if you don't find 5 people that are eating pepper with you, when they cook the food, you add your own pepper. It's that simple. The same way that when we go abroad and they give us food, we go and put pepper inside, carry raw pepper and be putting inside. You don't go abroad and tell abroad people to be putting pepper in their food because of you. If she doesn't want to eat what everybody is eating, then she should eat noodles, for God's sake. This is not your house. You're just going to be here for 72 weeks. Focus on that, endure the living condition and move on. They should not be giving anybody preferential treatment. It doesn't even make any sense. Anyways, I digress. You guys just tell me what you think about this whole situation, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope I'm not leaving anything out. If I am, please tell me in the comment section below. Let me also mention the fact that Zita has been not she's been sick, her legs have been swollen, and it's the same situation that happened with Sabrina. I just hope that Zita doesn't get to leave, because it's going to be so sad. She and that boss kid, even though it's not eviction, the fact that she left is going to be so bad. So please, Zita, get well soon and recover early. What's going through Big Brother's house? I heard Faith talking about the fact that they are eating a lot of noodles may be part of a contribution factor, and cold as well as salt. So they should take all those things seriously. So yes, that's about it. Thank you so much if you've come this far again. And until next time, I love you. Drop the purple love. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.